Well, welcome to another edition on the Direct Drilling channel on a wonderful red hot Saturday afternoon. It's absolutely belting here. It started off this morning miserly, wet, damp, foggy, and just look at it now. Couldn't really be better, could it? And here we are. Problems throughout the winter. This is a field of tower winter barley that was drilled a little bit late, and it had an awful lot of rain on it, 55 centimetres from middle of October to the end of January, which is a fair bit by any stretch of the imagination. So as you can see, there's not an awful lot there. So, and there was a fair bit of brome and annual meadow grass around these headlands. So John came in and sprayed these bits off with glyphosate a couple of weeks ago, and what we're doing now is we're putting on a Brassica and grass seed mixture with a view to taking this through to August, end of August, September time, and then grazing with the sheep. Hopefully that should work. The reason that we're putting the grass seed in is to give the crop a little bit of a base for the sheep to walk on, like a turf. You know how that'll work, I'm not really sure, but it was just an idea. We were thinking of the brassicas. It's going to be a fairly open base to the crop, and if it does come wet, these fields are wet and they would just make a bit of a mess. So if we can get a bit of grass down there, should be a bit better. There's a bit, if you can see there, there's what the annual meadow grass was like and still is like on this little bit that was missed. See, we just did the headlands because they were by far the worst. But yes, so come August, September time, this should be, it should be, well, a decent height. Hopefully it's got all summer to grow away. Now, as you can see, what's going on with the rake. And it seems to be doing a pretty good job. It's kicking up a reasonable little tilt. We'll go and have a look at it. We'll just wander across. I didn't realise he was this far across, actually. And we'll have a little bit of a look. Here's a bit that he's just been up, and it's raking a bit there. But at the end of the day, it's small seeds just going on the surface. You're just impossible to see it. But what it really needs on now is it needs a day or two of rain, and I think on Tuesday that rain's coming, so that should help it quite nicely. But again, just raking through the barley that's left, and we'll just see how it comes up. If we think that the barley's shading the plants, then we would whack the sheep in, get them to eat that off. But at the end of the day, if you have a look down there, because this was planted with the horse at, I think it's, what is it, 10-inch centres or something like that, 10-inch rows. There's plenty of light in there. So the only thing is that some of the seed is going to disappear down these cracks. But what can you do about that? Not a lot. So there he is. We'll catch him coming down. So there's other headlands as well. There's some of the oilseed rape headlands where it was incredibly wet, and they're not the best headlands anyway. An awful lot of annual meadow grass. We're going to be putting some oil radish into those and just see if we can get some roots down and see if we can improve it over a year or two, and possibly just farm the headlands in a different way and farm these problematic areas in a different way, getting the cover crops in and seeing if we can do something to the soil structure to get the water away in these wet these wet winters. And once we've done that, we'll probably not get another wet winter. But there we go, romping away through that. So there you have it. We'll be following this one through and we'll see how it comes up and see how it progresses, and hopefully we'll follow it all the way through to the sheep coming in at the end of August. Okay, so from an absolutely wonderful Saturday afternoon in South Northumberland, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.